Yes, it's time for us to draw another pitching principle from this year's Engen Pitch and Polish contestants. Tonight we'll be looking at the pitch of Sipe Mnyaka of Dipopai Studios and exploring the importance of focus. During his pitch, Sipe spoke about three very different and distinct businesses. Then, as he answered questions from the judges, it became clear that not only did each part have subparts, but each subpart had its own extensions. After a while, it became difficult to follow, to the extent that I think Sipe actually lost track of how he would spend the prize money rather than not knowing.
Currently, we have 4 products in the market. One of those products is currently airing on SABC and ETV. We also have a value proposition, and the value proposition is that we have a mobile game that teaches mathematics in an indigenous language. Now, the reason for this is that language can become a barrier to education, and we're addressing that issue. The mobile game also focuses on developing the cognitive skills of children, and it also helps with perseverance, because we do award perseverance in the game. Now, we're also looking at getting into the business-to-business model, and particularly petroleum as well as energy. Now, in order for us to get into these sectors, we'd like to use 150,000 Rand for our marketing strategy, 150,000 Rand to get more salespeople on our team. We'd also like to use 100,000 Rand to bolster our game so that we can enter the market and start earning revenue. With your assistance in this program, we do believe that we can become the next Walt Disney. Thank you so much. Everything else is an add-on. So, for instance, right now we have a children's animation that's airing on SABC. We want to branch out into merchandising. We also want to branch out into gaming as well.
Alon later comments that Sipe doesn't know what he's going to do with the money. I disagree. I think Sipe has simply lost track because there's so much that he needs to keep straight. We tend to think that loads of eggs and loads of baskets is somehow more entrepreneurial. But to a seasoned investor, it simply speaks to a lack of belief in your core product and a split focus, which means no focus at all. Sure, many businesses diversify their product offering, but that comes after the systems and processes have been built and embedded for the original offering. For me, Sipe has a potential USP in his Afrocentric philosophy, but he needs to focus on just that and which core products will feed this USP. So tonight's pitching principle is focus. Get it clear in your mind exactly what you're pitching about and what the investment is going to be used for. Even if you do have other business areas you're thinking about, they can become future projects. By having a clear focus, your pitch will come across as simple, concise, and professional.